Miss Char. I'm here today to share a fun art idea with you. This is reflective painting with markers. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Once I got started, it was kind of hard to stop. I even made a Halloween picture with some kitty cats in it. So I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. So all you need is a permanent marker to do your outlining with, some washable markers to color with, a piece of plain white copy paper, and something to lay your artwork on when you're drawing, okay, so that it doesn't bleed through on something. So take your piece of paper and fold it in the middle. Crease it nice, get your edges even, and then just give it a crease down the middle. And then you're going to take your marker and simply draw down the middle. You don't need any kind of ruler or anything, because if you get it a little crooked, it doesn't matter. Just take it straight down the middle, best that you can. And then buildings are kind of easy to draw, so that's kind of what I drew, was some buildings. And I got started on this one, and I thought I'd go ahead and show it to you so that we don't waste so much time coloring. So you don't have to color it in very great, you know, you don't have to make sure you're staying perfect or anything. Just get in the color wherever you think you might want it, and know that anything that you outline with the black marker is going to stay put. It's not going to fade, okay? So the outlines of my buildings, the outlines of my trees, all of that's permanent. When I add the water, it's not going to move, okay? But the color that I color with the washable markers is going to transfer down, okay? And that's what gives it that cool look. So I'm just coloring in some of my edges and stuff here so that I can give you an idea what it looks like when you get to the next step of actually adding the water to it, okay? Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Just get some color in there where you want it. And if some white shows through, that even makes it more interesting. So it doesn't really matter. And the spots where I squiggle here, once we add the water, they're going to look just perfect. They're going to just spread out and be pretty. So you can make yours any color you want to. And if you don't want to do buildings, do something else. If you do try this, please share it with us on our Facebook page. Have mom or dad take a picture of your finished product and share it in the comments on this video, okay? So I'm just going to color in this building. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I outlined my windows and then filled them in so that when I do add the water and go to transfer it, I'll be able to see my windows reflected. This is kind of relaxing and it's fun, and the finished product is never the same, and it's never how you think it's going to come out. It's always prettier. So if you wanted to add some more color in here, you could add some pink or purple or any other color that you'd like. And this is a lot less messy than using watercolors too, so that's another good thing. Oh, I think that building should be purple. Looks like a purple building to me. Are y'all having a good day today? I hope you'll get out your markers and send Miss Char a picture. I'd love to see it. Moms, this is definitely something you would enjoy having your kids do. Of course, the washable markers. Make sure that they are big enough to use the permanent marker. If not, maybe that's a step you want to do for them, and then just let them color with the washable markers. All right, I'm only going to do 2 of the buildings since it does take so much time to color it in. I think we'll give that one a nice pink top so you can see it pretty. The other 2 I'm just going to leave plain white for right now, although, you know, yeah, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so the next step that you do is just fold it in half again. And I would go ahead and get a piece of paper towel and put it down. Go ahead and move whatever you drew on out of the way because it is going to get wet. And put down some paper towel. This is the only part where you might get a little bit of color on your fingers and that kind of stuff. And how your finished picture ends up being is all up to you. Because once you add, I've got a spritzer bottle and it's just got water in it. That's all it is, okay? And I'm just gonna spritz it till I get it wet. Let it sit a couple of seconds. And you can see it's starting to fade already. I see some of the browns coming over here. If you want, you can take your finger and kind of push it around a little bit. If you see that there's some areas that are not spreading as much as you'd like them to, you can add a little bit of water and make that color go in there a little bit. If you aren't sure if your colors are fading the way that you want them to, you can always open up your paper. Just be super careful. Pull it from the edges, okay? Right at the edge, because once your paper's wet, it's kind of fragile, okay? So open it up. If you don't like what you see, now, see, I kind of like having those empty spots there. That kind of gives it some interest. But like right here along the edge where it comes together, there's not much going on in my picture when I open it up. So I'm going to add just a little more water there. I was kind of hoping, and I think it's gonna, that some of my color might come on over onto those houses that are onto those buildings that I hadn't put any color on, and it might make them look kind of cool, like they fit right into the background. So now let's see. Again, open it very gently, and if you're happy with what you got, then you just lay it flat to dry. Oh yeah, I think I like that. All right, I want just a little more here. Okay, so you can go back as many times as you need to. You just gotta be careful lifting it because it's wet. And you can spritz it as much as you want to. Just be super careful when you go to lift it off. There we go. What do you think? I kind of like it. I like that. That to me looks a little ghostly, like, okay, where are those buildings? So if you want yours to look like it's in water, like it's a reflection in water or something like that, make your sky blue. Make it the purples and the blues. This one I really loved how the sky was down here then when it reflected. Really think that's pretty cool. So if you have any questions, or if you don't have some washable markers, I can give you those. So come in and see me. Miss Char has plenty of washable markers, and I'm very willing to share with you. So if you need some, stop in and see me. I hope you have fun with this. Don't forget, let me see your creation. I'll see you again soon, guys.